Hi guys. Yeah, we can get started. Hello everyone. Very good evening, very good morning, good afternoon from wherever you are attending this session. And yeah, so yes, how is it? How has been this morning, if it or evening? How has been the day? Is tomorrow a holiday for you or not? Is tomorrow an holiday, guys? Yeah, great, great, perfect, perfect, cool. Glad to see that. Thank you. Thank you. It's a by default background. So thank you. Cool, everyone. There is some announcement you can see in the chat. Um, okay, now how exactly we can get started and what about this particular session, how this session would be. So I'm Abhishek. I'll be your host and mentor for today. I have a good number of years of industry experience. I have written 6 international research papers. I have a patent in AI with my name. I have written a book with AI. Um, what else? I have done masters and bachelors from IIT. So I have worked with big organizations like Jaguar Land Rover, the Samsung research and stuff. So yeah, that has been my background. Thank you. That is my background, my professional background, and yeah, thank you for my background as well. The patent was around. It was a AI system for the visually imparted people. So yeah, it was an like an eye for a non-eye, um, with this name, and it was a yeah. No, it's not a recorded session by any chance. Okay, cool. Hmm. Yeah, let's get started. So I was explaining you the format of this session. So guys, this session would revolve around the Q&A part. Okay, anything and everything that you think uh, you want to ask from me, I'm here to help you, and I will try to answer as per my best capability and industry experience and applying my industry knowledge. And how exactly we are going to take your questions, you have to raise your hand when you want to ask something, and my team here will be letting you unmute yourself, and then you can probably ask your questions in that in the chat, and like you can speak up and ask your questions. If you think that you can ask your question in the chat, that would be great. There is a Q&A box that you can see below, right? Just below the share or your raise hand button, there would be a Q&A. You can ask your questions there as well. My team would be responding you uh, as soon as they see your question. Okay, or I would be taking that some questions in the live as well, right? So whatever is the case, if your question is unresolved, you can unmute yourself. You can raise your hand, my team will unmute yourself, you can ask your questions, we will discuss on that, and then you can mute yourself so that everyone can like interact with us, and everyone can get benefit of the session. Okay, so this will be the format of the session, guys. Okay, I hope you will enjoy this session, and I hope you will gain a good insights from this particular session. Okay, So yeah, very thank you for joining this session first. And yeah, we can get started. You can start raising your hand. I can see questions putting up in the Q&A as well. So yeah, I'll be taking it one by one. Hmm. Okay. So yeah, the first one can go. Okay. Yeah, team, we can get started. Whoever comes name comes up, we the team would be unmuting them from there, and we will going in this particular fashion. Okay.
Hello.
Yes. Yes, Sandeep.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah, actually, I am unable to do my payment through our card. So, do
Okay.
you have any other options to make the payment? Can I use like Phone Pay or Google Pay or Paytm like that? Is there any option is available?
Okay. I hope the team will handle that. You can post your question in the Q&A box. Okay. The team will definitely handle this. Okay. You
Yeah,
can
sure,
contact
sure.
the support, and you can post that in the chat. Okay. The team will handle that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Sandeep. Thank you. Yeah, we can move to the next. Hi, Raja.
With some 18 years experience, DevOps and cloud. See, my concern is like, should we need to know in depth of AI, like with the statistic, mathematics, or is it like how exactly the AI will help us in this DevOps and cloud activities? And like, kindly guide us.
Yep, sure. So, very recently, I have started working on. If you take a bigger example, if you want to take a bigger example, I can explain you something related to your domain. I have been a manager of MLOps manager for a US company as well. So, I very closely worked on this and understand this idea of AI with ops domain. So, firstly, it will help you in making a transition in the near future from DevOps to ML ops or LLM ops or agent ops that are coming in the future. This is one very good advantage, a big advantage. The second very good and big advantage is that imagine right now, if I say that you need to bring your environment up, or you need to, there is something wrong in the logs, in the CloudWatch logs, or in the uh, you want to check the GPU utilization and stuff like that, right? What you would be doing, you would be literally going on the console and checking everything one by one, step by step, right? Imagine you can have an agent for it. Okay, an AI agent that will like kind of cover that will go to the console and check all this on the daily basis, and gives you a detailed report over your mail and over to the concerned team, like CPU utilization has crossed 95%. I know there is something called alerts that we have in Grafana and other system, but imagine alerts are they pop up when we set a particular threshold. They will not validate, or they will not like cross check on different platforms, right? We will be the one who need to cross check on the different platforms. So imagine an agent that will do this kind of a work. Second agent that I created was bringing up the dev environment. So whenever we need to bring up dev environment, let's say you are bringing up a Terraform, you will run the Terraform, then there will be Prometheus data sources, Grafana, and all these things you need to set up. Then there would be EBS, and then there will be VPC, EC2 instance you need to turn on, and a lot of things you need to change in the repository. And let's say you are working on a Kubernetes based system, so a lot of things you need to work along, right? Now imagine all of this changes and everything, a cross platform functionality thing that you do, all of this is handled by an agent, right? An agent does all these changes for you. How easy it is for you, become your life would become easy. For me, let's say I when I was working on it, my bringing up the dev environment used to take me around 1 or 2 hours, right? But when I created an agent, after that, like I just need to inform agent that I need to bring the dev environment up, and it used to like it used to bring up the complete environment end to end, right? So this is how an AI can benefit you. Learning AI can benefit you in the ops domain. Okay, I hope that answers your question, Raja. If not, you can keep you raising your hand. If yes, thank you, Raja. Thank you. Okay, we can move next.
Hey, hi, Abhi. So,
Hi.
Jitendra this side.
Hi,
So,
Jiten.
here means like we got a booklet, right? So, I was just going through it, and there are some details like we should not be sharing some stuff with the AI, right? So, there comes
Hmm.
password, login details, private business document, personal identity information, then text or exam documents, right? Or questions. So, here I
Right.
have one question like sometimes when we are working with some company, there are some documents or something shared with us that we need to use to create some or the other you can say maybe a ppt or something like related to the work. So how
Got it.
should we use those document and it is secured for us, it not being shared publicly or something like that?
Hmm. Hmm.
So that is my
Got
question
the
that
idea. See,
using
a
the
very
Mhm.
hmm, you want to take the help of AI into it.
Yes,
How is it?
yes. Hmm.
Both the things you need to do. Like you want it to be secure as well, and you want to take the help of LLM as well,
Yes.
chatbot. Okay. A very good, a very easy way to do it is to have an offline model. For example, if you note down this model that is Olama 3.2, right? It works on the offline manner. I have downloaded that chatbot, and it works. It is an 8 billion smaller model that you can work offline. So you can download that model, create a UI around it, and then you can give the data to it, and you can perform various tasks in the offline manner without uh, uploading that on maybe chat gpt or gemini or any other platform, right? So you can download it and use it in the offline fashion. Other thing that generally we use in the industry is we hide those passwords. For example, if there is a file that contains a password, I keep the password as 12345, upload it like that. I If there is a link, a very, like you could say, a url, very specific url that is sensitive to the organization, we keep it something different, right? We don't like mention it as it is. So this is one good way. Like you can change only the specific things that you want, and then or maybe assign it something that will be relevant to the document, as well as that is not going to harm you as well. So yeah, this is how you can work, and this is how we work in the industry easily. Jitendra.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the Olama, right? That
Yeah.
particular app.
Yes. Olama
So
3.2. Yeah.
okay, means like that some of the apps use paid version to
Hmm.
make it private.
Yeah,
So
so
how is it?
basically, so that Olama is a GPT based model. Okay, no one owns it like that.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's not an app or something. It's a model, a LLM model, right? That
Okay.
like higher end of these model is used by ChatGPT and Gemini. You can assume it like.
Mhm.
Okay, it's an open source model. You can easily download it as a software in your system, and whenever you want to work, whenever you want to create anything, you can easily create that in your what you say, in your local system, and you can create it and you can use it for your purpose.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Sure,
there is
sure.
one repository that I will send with you, where I have shown that how exactly it is mm, used. Okay, let me share you that. I have created an agent around that. Okay, so
Okay.
you will be able to see that. Okay, by end of the day I will upload a demo into it. Okay,
Mhm.
and then you can probably see it. Okay, cool. This
Sure,
is
I got a link here.
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes, you can go through this GitHub repository,
Mhm.
and this repository has that Olama model detail about this. Okay, I will add the README file. Just look
Mhm.
into it tomorrow. Okay, you
Sure.
will have the README file and the demo of it. Okay,
Yeah. Thank you, Abhi.
thank
Yeah.
you, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, we can move next.
Yeah. Uh,
Hi, Suryakanti.
yeah. Hi. So I'm trying to do the practical for the
NA10 practical session, but I don't get the what do you call nodes when I try to create URL, and there are some which I'm just trying to blindly see how I should go about. So fetch jobs from LinkedIn or so. What should be my approach to identifying or searching, or the way I can recreate these nodes? Sometimes I'm struggling, so it's taking more time.
Okay, got it. How you can create that? Okay, cool. So this is very common learning problem I have seen and explored. Now the very clear approach to solve this is it does not have, it has nothing to do with the capability. Okay, first of all, the issue is although this the issue is the approach, not the skill. Okay, let me break down it very clearly. The first is the core and misunderstanding. Okay, the NA10 does not have LinkedIn job that you mentioned, or the URL scraping nodes out of the box, right? Most people struggle because they assume that if the platform supports it, there must be a node out of it, right? But that's not how NA10 works. Okay, NA10 gives you you can say a primitive and not a pre-built business actions, right? The current mental model for NA10, or you can say you can log this in, is that think it in terms of verbs, not services. For example, every automation is built using 4 primary actions. There is one trigger, then there is one fetch, then fetch leads to transform, and transform leads to act. Okay, so this is how all the automation things are built: trigger, fetch, transform, and then act. Okay, now mapping this to the NA10. Okay, it starts the automation. The intent is, let's say your intent is to start the automation. Okay, so NA10 node type would be used as trigger. If you want to call a URL or a API, the node type would be HTTP request. If you want to parse or clean the data, the node type would be code or set. Okay, if you want to save loop over results, split into branches. Okay, then if you want to save or notify, it would be DB, email, or Slack. Okay, so most use cases, you can say they are 80% of the HTTP request plus node codes. Okay. Now, coming back to your very specific question, that is, why don't you see the nodes you expect? Because, for example, you want to fetch the jobs from LinkedIn. Let's say this is what you are doing. Okay, now the LinkedIn does not provide a public jobs API. Okay, so NA10 cannot magically show a LinkedIn jobs node there. Okay, instead, you must recreate the behavior using primitives. Okay, what I'll do is I will send you a correct approach to building any NA10 workflow in the chat. Okay, yeah, so that you can find out like all the steps, step 1, 2, 3, 4. I will send you there right away, and you can use it for your purpose.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let me take some questions from the Q&A part as well, guys. Okay, cool. The first one is, which AI is the best for explain an images? Which AI is best for? You can use any of these: Gemini, Perplexity, Claude, ChatGPT. All these are very good for explaining images and diagrams. I personally use ChatGPT Pro, that is the latest model 5.2. But yeah, you can use any of these, whatever you find it, because every day there is a new set of AIs and a new set of tool that is coming up. But again, depending upon your requirement, depending upon what exactly, see, understanding of the images is one thing, generating of the images is another thing. The other thing is logical thinking, okay, and problem solving. So if your output, or if your use case is not about just understanding of the image, your use case is about solving a problem that is mentioned in the image, ChatGPT, Gemini, a higher end of these models is what I would suggest. But if your aim is to build a specific image, then there are different tools for it, right? So go with the specific tools. You want to create an image, use a particular tool. If you want to create an image, use this particular tool. If you want best logical output from the image, or you want to ask questions about the image, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, these are the preferred one. Okay. So I hope, Naveen, this answers your question. Okay. I want to know. I want to know the use of Cursor AI in developing a website. We recently had a session as well, on developing. We developed a cursor. We use Cursor AI to work on, uh, to created a website, right? I don't know whether you were part of this or not, Kevin. But Cursor AI, you can very easily integrate it on the VS Code, and it can, like on the Cursor AI itself, VS Code is kind of integrated, or it looks very similar to VS Code, a complete Cursor AI platform, and you can easily do vibe coding, what we call. You can easily give the prompt to it, and it will easily create a website, and you can deploy the website. So yeah, that is very easy. Very easy developing of the website and deployment of the website is available on Cursor AI. Or you can, another option that I can give you is that you can use something called uh, Google AI Studio, right? This is also a very good platform that you can use, Kevin, for doing vibe coding and creating and deploying the website as well. And you can easily deploy easily deploy a very good website onto it. Okay, sir, I am working in a railway signaling system. How it would be better for me? You are working on it. Mm, okay. Although I don't know what exactly uh, part you are working on, Vinod. But uh, it sometimes depends upon, like, the railway signaling system. Your core responsibility typically might involve safety critical system, or interlocking logic, or signal failure handling, or maintenance, or logs, alarms, diagnostic, complaint, audits, documentation. So if you can come up with how I can improve my skills. Okay, so you need to tell me, like, what specific domain you are working on in railway signaling system. Like, what is your domain, or it is a complete end-to-end system you are working on. Now, if you want to, let's say, improve your skills on the AI side specifically, okay, like the fault analysis and the faster troubleshooting can be a use case that you can implement using AI. Okay, the current situation is that alarm triggers, the logs are checked then manually. The root cause finding takes time to you, right? Then senior engineers are needed repetitively, right? But how AI can help in this is AI can summarize all these large log files. They can group the similar faults, they can highlight the recurring failure patterns, and they can suggest the probable causes. uh, and if you want to stop on if you want to take AI if you want AI to take the decisions, you can create an agent for it, and it can take the decisions as well. Okay, so this relay failure pattern has occurred, let's say, 7 times in last 30 days. Usually after temperature spikes, this kind of message you can get it from the AI after he understands all the logs and everything automatically without you manually interventing him. Okay, so this is how it can help, Vinod. I hope that answers your question. Predictive maintenance, also predictive maintenance, it can be very helpful. Let me, I have this. Okay, let me send you some answer for this as well. Yeah, Vinod, maybe this can help you. Okay, cool. Okay, now we can take the questions from you can raise your hand and I will take the questions. Someone was asking about Na10, so I'm pasting the questions, the steps for Na10 in the chat. They can look for it. Okay, yeah, we can unmute the next one, next candidate. Team.
Hi, Abhishek. This is Surendra. So, Abhishek, I have a couple of questions. Would it be allowed to ask a couple of questions or only one question?
No, you can ask a couple of questions. Yeah.
Right. So, my first question is related to the system. If I log in onto the LMS, then my progress is being shown as 0. I don't know because I'm attending all the sessions and I don't know what the problem is. So,
Mhm.
what to do in that case?
This is something that you need to ask from the like you can text in the support team. Maybe they would definitely help you, right?
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Second question is, I was creating a video today. So through AI, ChatGPT, I created a script, and then through InVideo, I created a video as well. So video is generated successfully, but I'm not able to download it because it is showing that some cost is involved into it. So it was asking for the subscription. So is it possible that somewhere we can create videos free of cost?
Yeah, there was one tool, AI tool that you can use for creating videos. I'm forgetting his name. One very good name was there. Um,
No problem. You can tell us later.
yeah. I'm not getting the name of the video. The free tool for the videos. Yeah, but I'll send you that. Canva is the best one. You can text to video is limited, but yeah, Canva freely allows this text to video thing. So have you explored Canva for it?
Not yet. I'll just
Okay. There are some other platforms as well. You can note that down. Pika is the one.
PICA.
Yeah, PIKA. Pika. Runway. Luma AI. Yeah, these are some of the platforms that you can explore. Okay, Canva is something that I would prefer. Yeah, then there is CapCut. Yeah, CapCut.
Thank you so much. One more question. This is a little bit complex actually. So I come from the catastrophic risk management domain, and so far I was working with the Moody's Corporation and as a risk manager. So now I'm starting my own consulting firm, and I want to know whether it is possible to create one mini risk management model or risk modeling model through AI is in a controlled environment.
Okay, what exactly you need to create for that?
So, for example, I take a very simple example that I do have a building. I want to know for earthquake, I want to know how much risk is involved into this building. So, if I want to take insurance for that particular building, then what would be my assessed quote for it? Right.
Got it. Kind of a like mini risk environment or risk modeling system that
Yes.
using AI in a controlled environment. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So, giving your experience and your background in catastrophic risk management at Moody Corporation, you are in a very strong situation to do this easily. Like, what matters is how you scope it, okay, and what you automate it, and what you deliberately do not try to replace. Okay. Now the first thing is reset the expectations slightly, right? Now this is very important because you are not trying to recreate. Okay, you are not trying to recreate RMS or AIR or proprietary catastrophe engines, right? Or you can say regulatory grade internal models. Instead, you are building a decision support risk intelligent model, okay, not a regulatory capital model. Correct. Now, what this mini risk management model, what I think it can do is it can be a realistic AI enabled mini model that focus on scenario understanding, factor interaction. It can be something around loss sensitivity, explainability, speed of insights, right, and all these things. Now, why AI is good, why you can use AI on the risk management is like AI will help you in very few things, like scenario generation and interpretation. It can help you with pattern recognition across historical events that have been done. It can also help you in rapid what if analysis, like what if this happens, what if that happened, like that. Okay, it can give a very stress testing assumptions very easily. It can be a narrative risk translation for stakeholders when you try to pitch them about this. Okay, then AI, but remember, Surinder, the AI will not replace the domain judgment. It will not then replace the regulatory interpretation or the model governance. Okay, I can, if you want, I can send you the architecture in the chat. Okay, for this.
My focus is primarily for the industrial risk management. In India, there is no specific organization who can provide the quick, very handy reports to those organizations, so where they can take decisions to take specific type of insurance. Currently, what's happening is insurance companies are just flooding and just giving them insurance even on the perils, the catastrophes which are not prone to those particular areas, right? So, for example, in North India, they
Okay.
are providing insurance for the tsunamis. They are providing insurance for the landsliding, right? And the insurers are the insurers are not having any options out of it. So, kind of tailored requirement of the insurance needs to be created, which I am planning to do. Which can specifically go to the insurance company, as association can go to the insurance companies and ask them to recreate their own solutions and provide this kind of solutions to the industry here.
Yeah, sure. You can work on that. That is absolutely possible. What we can do is you can let me know. We can connect sometime on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
We can discuss more on this. If you face any trouble or if you get stuck anywhere, you can let me know, and we can connect, and yeah, we can discuss.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Francis.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yes, maybe I'll take some from the Q&A. I'll send you the architecture anyway. Okay. Second, let me send the architecture. Just a second. Yeah, you can find the architecture in the chat, guys. Okay, cool. I need one good project with all AI tools used for all except without manual intervention. Okay, Ravi. Now, since you have not mentioned like what exactly you want to implement, okay, I will um, I will like to like take some of the use cases around it. Okay, maybe let's say something related to consulting. Okay, consulting grade, fully automated. You can use AI across all layers: data analysis, decision making, and reporting and everything. Okay, and it would be a saved and controlled and explainable. It would be a demo ready for your client. Okay, one very common example, one very common project that I ask is ARIS project. ARIS is autonomous AI driven risk intelligence system, right? You can say that it is an automatically ingest the risk signal, run a scenario analysis, estimate the loss impact, generate an executive ready report, and deliver a recommendation without human intervention. Now, if you want an agent kind of an example for data analysis purpose, let's say you can create an agent where you will supply the data to it, and imagine a chatbot like ChatGPT. Okay, but ChatGPT does not work on your provided data set. Okay, but if you create your own chatbot for your organization, you can train it on the different data that your organization have got, and then what will happen, it will, once you upload the data onto it, and let's say the recruiter asks the stakeholders, the client ask you like why our sales are down from last 4 years, or from last 6 months, yeah, you can just type that in the chatbot, and it can give you the chart. It can give you the data, relevant data for it. It can analyze multiple spreadsheet and the data across historical analysis, and give you the exact reason why the sales were down in last 6 months. So this kind of a chatbot, this kind of a analysis agent is what you can create for your data analysis project. Okay, so yeah, this is another good project that you can actually create and that can help you. Okay, Ravi, I hope that answers your question. Okay, good. My question is where I can is how I can resolve mainly BI visualization part only. Is there any chance to getting job? Um, Mainly BI, Power BI. Like, see, Power BI is a tool, right? It's a very good tool, but only Power BI, finding a job with only Power BI would be very difficult. Okay, and also I won't suggest you that, because if some organization wants to operate on only Power BI, your chances of growing in that organization would be difficult as well. Like, ultimately, it's not about just getting a job. It is more about in the long term, will that job is sustainable or not, right? So I would suggest you to not look for only Power BI or BI related job. Okay, rather than focus more, like learn 2-3 more skills, at least data analysis, Python and SQL, something like that, so you can apply for business analyst, data analyst, and finance analyst, and all these domains. Okay, Shivaji Sarkar, so this is something that you can target. I hope that answers your question. Okay, Dipti is asking, if we couldn't have explained at experience, if we don't have an experience at Softtech before, worked as a professor and managed a business for years, and now I want to work at Softtech, what is the process to be done, sir? Okay, good. So the process is very easy. See, you need to first start with Python. See for a 10-15 days whether you have interest in working in whether you are able to work in software or not. If you are good with if you become good with Python, if you still have an interest after learning Python, it means that you are the one who can work in IT. So then I suggest candidate after Python, they can start with mathematics for data analysis or data science, then move on to this machine learning, data analysis, and Power BI and all these SQL tools. Then do the basic EDA and ETL pipeline. Once that part is done, you can move on to machine learning, then deep learning, then natural language processing, that is NLP, then Gen AI, and then agentic AI. Okay, so this should be the pipeline if you want to work for on the AI field. Now, if you want to work on the software field, let's say back end or front end, the path would be different. You need to get onto that understanding. Like for web, you get the web understanding, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, okay, or whatever latest framework that has come. You need to learn that. But only front end won't be sufficient. Sometimes with front end you can get a job, but only learning only front end cannot be useful in the long term. So even after getting a job, you can start working on the backend pieces as well, like Node.js, PHP, or Laravel, or other technologies. You can work on that. Yeah, Dipti, I hope that answers your question. Okay, now we can take the questions from the unmuting. Yeah. Yeah, guys, you can unmute yourself and you can ask your questions. Okay, I can see good people. Yeah, Satish, please go on. Don't worry, guys. If there are a lot of queries, I'm here to answer all the queries that you have. Whether you have mentioned in the Q&A, I am not able to see a lot of queries in the webinar chat. It would be great if instead of mentioning in the chat, you can mention that in the Q&A side, so that it would be easy for me to go through them. Okay, or you can raise your hand and ask. Yeah, Anshuman, please.
Yeah, Abhishek, sorry to
No, no.
waiting for my question. Actually, since Aditya and team are working on this, and I joined this session and that workshop also. So from the first day, I have a one question: how this will help me to as a network engineer in the networking field? Like the companies are Cisco, Juniper, so multiple HP, Aruba. So these are the companies who are dealing with the networking part overall globally. So I want to uh, perform the activity like multiple things like we have a problem, tickets are coming from the customer end, and incident tickets are coming on the tool. So how I have to redirect with the Cisco already developed the one AI tool to mitigate this kind of issue. So that is Cisco Canvas they are saying. So they
Okay.
launch in 2000, I think so next year, 2026, they will going to introduce everyone. So how this will help me to boost my career in this networking world?
Okay, got it, got it. So, what type of understanding you have right now, in terms of AI? How much understanding you have in terms of AI?
You can say me I'm using a chat GPT only for drafting, just
Prompt.
publishing my emails. That's it.
Okay,
Not
okay.
much.
Nothing much on the coding side, like Python, AI, deep learning.
No. Zero knowledge on those part.
Okay, okay. And you want to like progress as a network engineer, or you want to integrate AI with network engineering?
Yeah, integrate to AI into a networking side. Like,
Okay.
suppose I have a one device, customer ask me to upgrade that device with the iOS image, which is running as a latest version. So how I have to build a tool with yesterday I worked with ChatGPT. I give it to him to multiple things, but I cannot grab those things to as a uh, uh, tool.
I got it, man. I
There
got
I
it.
have to click and it will select the directory repository of the iOS image. From there, it will verify the MD5 value of the image file. Then it will start to uh, upload the image in the flash drive. Then it will automatically check the uh, configuration of the device. It will take the backup, pre-backup. After the upgradation, it will take the post-backup.
Hmm. Got it, got it. So
Configuration backup
hmm.
part.
So the problem that you are looking is not learning AI separately. I think the problem is embedding AI into your day-to-day network operations.
Correct. Right.
Got it. Got it. So I will answer this in the three layers. Like first is what Cisco is actually building and why it matters to your career, and how AI fits into your incident tickets and upgrades, and how you can build a separate practical AI assisted network tool. The
Correct.
iOS great example that you mentioned. Okay. Now, what Cisco is launching,
Canvas.
the Cisco direction is very clear. As you can see now, they are like not turning network engineers into data scientists. They are like turning network engineering into AI augmented operators.
Right.
Okay, what I
Yeah.
have seen closely. Now there are core platforms that Cisco Networking Cloud, Cisco Catalyst Center, then there
Correct.
is Cisco AI Ops, right? That
Right.
that has Cisco Camp. Okay, so
Right.
Cisco tool focus on incident correlation, configuration detection, I would say.
Right.
Then they have guided remediation and upgrade impact analysis, these kind of things. Now,
Correct.
uh, now the career impact that it is, if you say that CLI only, right, your growth will be like a plateau, right? It will be horizontal. So network
Right.
engineering plus automation plus AI assisted ops is
Right.
what you are looking at, and it's
Correct.
very good time and good understanding that you have got and you are moving into it, right? So now the roles that you see, Anshuman, after integrating AI and this would be AI ops network specialist, platform network engineer, network automation engineer, okay, and the SRE, site reliability engineer, okay, that you already know, right?
Yeah.
So uh, so I think it's a good time that you, but yeah, remember that the AI should not push the iOS blindly. Okay, make
No, no.
irreversible changes, replace your approvals.
Correct.
Yeah, these things you need to keep in mind
Yeah.
when you AI with network
So,
engineering domain.
that I yesterday did multiple things on this, and I found some repository. It's created by the Chat GPT. So
Hmm.
from there, I am getting all the scenario with Ansible part. Through
Hmm.
Ansible, I can go ahead. So
Hmm.
ChatGPT suggested me go with this, but I cannot pull that part to a GUI base. It's giving me the CLI base. So how I have to
Got it.
merge and how I have to introduce in my company, so easy to use, just one click, go ahead. So there is a multiple directories created inside that folder. So for 9300 chassis for this, Nexus devices for this. So it will automatically validate. I got the configuration of everything from the ChatGPT, a deep analysis I did on that, but still I have a confusion how I have to build a site for company or how I have to integrate this part to my company in a daily work. Regarding this incident, I said that Canvas is built by Cisco right now. They are saying just you have to pick the incident number and paste in the Canvas. It will guide you where the issue is the persist in the network and what is the solution you have to put on the network as a solution architect, engineer, or kind of things.
Correct. Absolutely correct. Yeah. So this has been like the Cisco and the integration of AI.
Correct.
They are in place. Yeah. So it's good. Some of my friends also work in Cisco AI. So Cisco and the collaboration with AI. So one thing that you need to understand, Anshuman, is that your confusion on the architectural side and operational side, that is very normal at this stage. Okay, you already have seen an Ansible based automation report and everything. So let's why CLI feels stuck to you, and it will, I think it will always be because CLI plus Ansible cannot be a company friendly on their own, because CLI requires context, CLI requires training, CLI is not auditable for managers, CLI does not fit ITSM workflows, right? So your instinct is correct. Like, I cannot introduce it directly into the daily company work, and that I completely understand. You need a GUI plus workflow wrapper, what we say. Okay,
Yes.
not more automation onto it. Okay, so I think the missing architecture layer. Okay, this is what a key insight that I can give you is use something. Use this particular you have right now. This ChatGPT, Ansible, and network devices. Right, this is the flow that you have. Okay,
Yeah.
but what you need is user GUI, workflow orchestrator that handles a lot of tools, right?
You're right.
Then validation engine, Ansible runner, and network devices.
Right.
Okay, so ChatGPT and AI sit on this side as an advisor, not an executor. Okay, don't worry, I will send you this architecture.
Sure.
So this is how you need to follow. Okay, or how Cisco Canvas fit into this, I will also send you that. Like Cisco Canvas does the incident correlation, root cause guidance, and suggest the remediations as well. But what Cisco Canvas cannot do, I'll tell you that as well. It will not run on your custom Ansible reports. First of all, okay, it will not able to understand your internal device policies. Okay, or execute company specific upgrades. Okay,
Correct.
so the correct enterprise model that you are looking for would be a Cisco Canvas direct that will handle why and where, and your tool that will handle how and execute. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you are building this execution layer is what you
Yes, I want to showcase to you understand my policy, how I have to go with my management side. I want to showcase this. We can able to do with this also.
Mhm.
So I want
Sure. What I'll do is I will send you a detailed idea of how you can convert your repo into a one-click GUI tool.
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. 4 or 5 steps are there. So I'll send you that right now in the chat. Okay.
For that, your step, I can build a little bit showcase to the company, right? Not complete
Right,
detail.
right.
So I have to go with the tie-up of that AI tool, like Cisco Canvas or all those things. So that is not possible to any company to directly, they will jump on that to purchase all those things. So they want to showcase
Correct.
the part, what I did, what I can do on that. In future also, I have to redirect in this place to build multiple things.
Correct. Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, you can do
Sure.
that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anshuman. I am sending you that in the chat. Okay, you can look into it once. I I can't paste. Just a second. Why I can't paste that in the chat? Strange. Okay. Team, I'm sending it to you. I'm not able to send you as well. What is happening? Okay, just give me a second. I'll prepare a doc. Yeah, I'll go with the. Yeah, we can unmute the next guy. I'll take up the question.
Mine is done. Thank you so much. I
Thank
think
you.
so by mistake.
Okay, no worries. No worries. Thank you. Yeah, this is the document that Anshuman that you asked, or who was the last one? Sorry, I forget. This is the architecture that you can follow. Okay, cool. I'm taking on the Q&A side. Finance professional, more than 18-year experience. With the help of AI, we can do the analysis visual. Can we take the help of AI? Is there anything more than this? We can take the help of AI, please. Yeah, you can one more thing that Balaji that you are missing is inside generation, because AI is now, the LLMs are good at generation side of things. So you can take the help of AI to get the things generated, right? Something like report generation, insight generation from the data, or conclusion generation from the analysis, visual and dashboard, everything combining in a form of a document generation or report generation that you can directly send it to the stakeholders, right? So this is something that you can give it a try, which I cannot see in your that you have tried it. Okay, so give it a try to it. I think it would be great. Okay, I hope that resolves your question. Okay, practice work. If you want to see my practice work, let me send you my LinkedIn profile. Yeah, guys, please understand that you are in a proper sequence. Okay, so whoever has raised the hand first, I have to take their questions first. Whoever the written the question in the Q&A first, I have to take their questions first. Okay, but don't worry, I'm trying my best to answer all your questions. Okay, yeah, another thing that we can do is what we can do, I have sent you my LinkedIn as well. We can get connected. Don't worry on any of these side. All your answers, all your questions will be answered. Okay, how I will be taking that. So right now, the I can see a lot of questions are there in the Q&A, and there are in the hand raise. I'm trying to take all the hand raise questions one by one. Okay, and whoever have already submitted their answer, if in case we are not able to resolve your question, I will apologize for that, and the team will, and I will be personally answering all your questions, writing all your questions in a form of document, and will be sending to you by the team. Okay, so we'll receive your answers to all your questions on your chat. Okay, so don't worry on that, guys, even if I missed your question. Okay, cool. Let's unmute the next guy. Yeah, Jasbir. Jasbir, are you there? Okay. Yes. Asalata. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Thank you. Good evening, sir.
Yes, very good evening.
Actually, my English is not so good, so Is
No
it
worries.
okay to speak in Hindi?
Yeah,
Somewhere I
mine
stop.
is also not good. Yes, हिंदी में बात
Thank
करते
you
हैं,
so much.
right?
Yeah. I will try to speak in English as much as possible.
नहीं नहीं नहीं, हम हिंदी में बात
Yeah.
करते हैं, नो वरीज, बताइए प्लीज.
एक्चुअली मैंने इस कोर्स में एनरोल किया है एंड मैं कोई प्रोफेशनल बैकग्राउंड से नहीं बिलोंग करती और स्क्रैच से ही स्टार्ट किया है, आप बोल सकते हैं. तो मैं जानना चाहती थी कि हाउ कैन दिस कोर्स हेल्प मी कि कोई प्रोफेशन में मैं जा सकूं, मतलब फ्रीलांसिंग हो गया.
आपने आपने ओके, आपने कौन से कोर्स में एनरोल किया है? व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ योर कोर्स? डेटा साइंस इन एआई, डेटा एनालिस्ट इन एआई, कौन सा कोर्स है एग्जैक्टली?
नहीं, और शायद एआई मास्टरी ऐसा. अभी तो हमारा 2 ही क्लास हुआ है.
ओके ओके,
तो
एआई मास्टरी, एआई
हाँ
मास्टरी.
हाँ हाँ,
ओके,
एआई
परफेक्ट
मास्टरी.
परफेक्ट. सो यू हैव एनरोल्ड इन द राइट कोर्स, आई वुड से. ठीक है, आप बहुत अच्छे कोर्स में आपने एनरोल किया है. अब आगे क्या डोमेन्स आपके लिए ओपन है? आई वुड से बिजनेस एनालिस्ट, डेटा एनालिस्ट. आप नॉन टेक से हैं, जैसा आपने बताया, तो वी कैन टारगेट बिजनेस एनालिस्ट, डेटा एनालिस्ट, मशीन लर्निंग इंजीनियर, डेटा साइंटिस्ट. थोड़ा सा टेक्निकल हो जाएंगे लास्ट के 2 डोमेन, बट डेटा एनालिस्ट, बिजनेस एनालिस्ट, they are easy to get, and you can get it with in the start of your career as well. तो आप अपने करियर के स्टार्ट में डेटा एनालिस्ट, बिजनेस एनालिस्ट को टारगेट कर सकते हैं वेरी इजीली, राइट? सो दीज आर द 2 रोल्स दैट यू कैन फोकस, है ना? तो जब भी आप एआई से बात करें या एआई से कुछ भी पूछें या आप ऑनलाइन सर्च करें, तो मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि आप डेटा एनालिस्ट और बिजनेस एनालिस्ट रोल के बारे में ज़्यादा देखें और ज़्यादा पढ़ें, राइट? ताकि आपका
ओके,
उसमें
एक्चुअली
इंटरेस्ट डेवलप हो.
मैं यूट्यूब से ही देख के सीख रही थी, वर्डप्रेस सीख रही थी. और आई केम अक्रॉस दिस एड थ्रू यूट्यूब, तो ज्वाइन की. बट कुछ रीजंस थे जिसके वजह से मैं एनरोल करना नहीं चाहती थी, एंड समवन फ्रॉम योर टीम कन्विंस्ड मी, कॉल्ड मी एंड कन्विंस्ड मी टू ज्वाइन दिस कोर्स. क्योंकि मैं फ्रेशर नहीं हूँ और मैंने कुछ जगह पे आफ्टर लर्निंग वर्डप्रेस बेसिक्स मैंने ट्राई करी कि कोई इंटर्नशिप हो जाए और मेरी मेरी लर्निंग होती रहे और थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस भी होती रहे. बट मैं आई कुड नॉट गेट इनटू एनी इंटर्नशिप और एनीथिंग. और मेरी फैमिली ऐसी भी नहीं है बैकग्राउंड कि मैं कोई जॉब इन पर्सन ज्वाइन कर सकूं. और आई एम नॉट अ फ्रेशर. मुझे पढ़ाई छोड़े हुए बहुत साल हो चुके हैं ऑलरेडी.
करेक्ट करेक्ट करेक्ट,
तो
आई गॉट द आइडिया. सही है,
जी
मैं समझ गया. तो अभी क्या है, द मार्केट इज वेरी ओपन, ठीक है. वो एक्सपीरियंस, नाउ इट्स नॉट अबाउट एक्सपीरियंस, इज अबाउट स्किल, है ना? अब सब स्किल का खेल है. तो आपको अगर
जी जी.
स्किल्स आती हैं, आप एआई का यूज करके अपनी स्किल को शोकेस कर सकते हो, तो यू कैन गेट द जॉब. और अब आपको इन पर्सन जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मी, आई वर्क रिमोटली, है ना? मैं एक आई वर्क
बट
फ्रॉम.
आपके पास डिग्री है और आपके पास ऑलरेडी वर्क एक्सपीरियंस है,
करेक्ट,
और
एग्रीड.
दोनों ही मेरे पास नहीं है. ना
तो
ही मैं
यू,
स्किल्ड हूँ.
हाँ,
हाँ.
दैट्स व्हाई आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि आपको सीधा मेरे जो व्हाट आई एम वर्किंग, आप सीधा वहां पे यू वुड बी वर्किंग एट दैट स्टेज या फिर एट दैट टेक्निकल एक्सपर्टीज, ठीक है? तो द रोल दैट आई हैव सजेस्टेड यू आर वेरी स्टार्टिंग ऑफ फ्रेशर रोल्स, ठीक है? उनमें उनमें एक्सपीरियंस भी है, डेफिनेटली एक्सपीरियंस रोल्स भी हैं, लेकिन उसमें फ्रेशर्स की भी बहुत रिक्वायरमेंट भी है और बहुत फ्रेशर ओरिएंटेड रोल्स भी हैं दैट आई सजेस्टेड टू यू. आई वुड से कि आप उससे स्टार्ट करें, राइट? बिजनेस एनालिस्ट एंड डेटा एनालिस्ट से उनमें रिमोट अपॉर्चुनिटीज भी हैं, इंटर्नशिप की अपॉर्चुनिटीज भी हैं, जहाँ से आपको थोड़ा काम सीखने को मिलेगा, एंड देन यू कैन गो मूव अहेड इन द करियर, है ना? और आप धीरे धीरे फुल
ओके,
टाइम जॉब
तो
की तरफ
अभी जो कोर्स में एनरोल किया है उसमें आगे सिखाया जाए.
हाँ, डेफिनेटली डेफिनेटली, द एआई मास्टरी कोर्स इज फॉर दैट, है ना? उसमें बस लेकिन आपको फोकस ये करना है कि डेटा एनालिस्ट, बिजनेस एनालिस्ट साइड में क्या क्या आपको जरूरत होती है, ये आप निकाल के रखें, राइट? ये आप सर्च करके रखें. और अगर आपको नहीं आइडिया लग रहा है तो आप हमसे पूछें. इन Q&A में आप क्वेश्चन अगर ड्रॉप करेंगे, व्हाट आर द थिंग्स कवर्ड इन बिजनेस एनालिस्ट एंड डेटा एनालिस्ट, आवर टीम विल आंसर दैट, ठीक है? तो आप वो भी कर सकते हैं और आप हमसे पूछें, वी विल आंसर यू दैट, ठीक है?
जी, एक्चुअली 3 सेशन से मैं ट्राई कर रही हूँ कि क्वेश्चन आंसर मैं ड्रॉप कर रही हूँ कंटिन्यूअसली और अपने आंसर्स पाने के लिए. बट बहुत सारे
बहुत सारे,
पार्टिसिपेंट्स
हाँ.
हैं,
यस यस यस.
तो आई
श्योर
कैन
श्योर श्योर.
अंडरस्टैंड कि
हाँ हाँ हाँ,
पॉसिबल नहीं हो पा रहा है.
करेक्ट करेक्ट,
तो
बट योर आंसर विल रीच. जो आपने क्वेश्चन पूछा ना, उसका आंसर डेफिनेटली आप तक पहुंचेगा, राइट? बिलीव मी ऑन दैट.
जी जी
उसका
जी.
आंसर डेफिनेटली रिटर्न फॉर्मेट में, इफ आई कांट टेक इट इन द लाइव, मैं भी लाइव में नहीं ले पा रहा, लेकिन रिटर्न फॉर्मेट में आपके पास डेफिनेटली पहुंचेगा, ठीक है?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Slata. Thank you. Yes, Satish ji.
हेलो।
Yeah, Satish. Yes.
हाँ, आपने जो जितने जितने एप्लीकेशन के नाम लिए वो सब क्या थे स्टार्ट में?
Sorry, Satish. I can't clearly hear you.
एक्चुअली जो आपने स्टार्टिंग में क्लास लेते से पहले स्टार्ट किया था, बहुत सारे नाम्स लिए थे
Hmm.
एक मेल अपलोड करने के लिए, तो क्या थे? उसके लिए मैं आपके लिए साइड भी करके रखा था, लेकिन आपने कुछ रिप्लाई नहीं किया।
क्या करने के लिए, मैं समझा नहीं।
नहीं, आपने स्टार्टिंग में बोला था ना।
हम्म क्या बोला था मैंने स्टार्टिंग में? सॉरी, मैंने बहुत सारी बातें बोली, मुझे मुझे खुद को भी इट्स हार्ड टू रिमेम्बर फॉर मी एज वेल। आप थोड़ा
तो
बता सकते हैं मैंने क्या बोला था?
तो साइट के बारे में था जो अपलोड करने के लिए। आप एक कुछ भी एप्लीकेशन बनाते हो तो उसको अपलोड करने के बारे में आपको ये
हाँ,
वो सब करना पड़ता है करके।
गिटअप।
हम्म, गेटअप।
हाँ, गिटअप। यस यस, गिटअप एक प्लेटफॉर्म है जहाँ पे आप अपना कोड, अपने प्रोजेक्ट्स अपलोड कर सकते हो। तो रिक्रूटर्स या दूसरी कंपनी के एचआरस मैनेजर्स, दे विल सी दैट प्रोजेक्ट एंड दे विल गाइड यू, है ना। दे विल रीच आउट टू यू कि अगर उनको आपका प्रोजेक्ट अच्छा लगता है, और आपका प्रोजेक्ट सेव भी रहेंगे इस तरीके से, है ना।
एक्चुअली हम प्रोजेक्ट बनाए अभी तक,
ओके,
कर्सर क्या है वो भी अभी पता नहीं चला है।
आपने प्रोजेक्ट बनाया था और आपको गिटअप पे डालना है।
नहीं, अभी तक हम, हाँ मतलब आपने बताया कि कर्सर गिटअप यूज होते हैं करके,
हाँ हाँ हाँ।
लेकिन हमको तो पता ही नहीं गिटअप क्या है करके।
ओके ओके, ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है। तो आप एक बार सर्च करिएगा, राइट, व्हाट इज गिटअप। एक काम करता हूँ मैं, आई विल सेंड यू आई विल सेंड यू अ डॉक्यूमेंट ऑफ व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज गिटअप एंड हाउ टू यूज इट। ठीक है, मैं एक गाइड आपको भेजता हूँ जिसमें गिटअप का थोड़ा गाइड है एंड गिटअप का एक्सपीरियंस है। ठीक है, विल दैट सॉल्व द पर्पस, सतीश?
तो और तो बहुत सारे थे। मैंने बीच में डाला भी था कुछ मैसेज।
अच्छा, आपने चैट में पूछा था
आपने तो
ऐसा?
बहुत सारे टेक्निकल वर्ड इतना यूज किया है कि हम मेरे तो सब ऊपर से चले। डेटा एनालिस्ट, डेटा, एआई लर्निंग तो अभी हम कर ही रहे हैं।
हाँ, करेक्ट
तो डेटा एनालिस्ट क्या क्या है
करेक्ट।
वो डेटा एनालिस्ट?
अच्छा, ओके 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 ओके, ठीक है ठीक है। तो आप एक काम करिए, आपको जिन भी रोल्स में डाउट है, जैसे डेटा एनालिस्ट, मशीन लर्निंग इंजीनियर, डेटा साइंटिस्ट, जिस भी रोल में आपको चाहिए कि
आपने
आपको
जो जो
हाँ
वर्ड जो जो आपने यूज किए उसके बारे में।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, करेक्ट, ठीक है। मैं आपको एक डॉक्यूमेंट भेज देता हूँ जिसमें इन रोल्स के बारे में बहुत सारी डिटेल है। मुझे काफ़ी टाइम लग जाएगा एक एक रोल को कवर करने में, तो मैं आपको लिख के दे देता हूँ ताकि आपको और क्लियर हो जाएगा। ये सारे रोल्स रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज, ये रोल्स क्या हैं, क्या करते हैं हम इन रोल्स में।
हाँ,
आई विल राइट एंड गिव यू दैट, है ना। ठीक है।
वही मेन चीज वही
यस यस यस।
सब चीजें हैं ना।
हाँ,
तो हम
श्योर
लोग अभी
श्योर
तक
श्योर।
बेसिक पूरा क्लियर किया नहीं है। तो आप लोग तो पहले चले गए जैसे गूगल स्टूडियो, एआई स्टूडियो, जो आपने कभी देखे भी नहीं।
वो एक्चुअली सतीश, हाँ राइट, तो जैसा लाइक जो क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा था उसको आइडिया था उन चीज़ों का, तो दैट्स व्हाई आई रिस्पॉन्डेड इन दैट वे, है ना। यस, बट या मैं आपको बिल्कुल एक डॉक्यूमेंट शेयर कर देता हूँ जिसमें यू विल बी हैविंग दिस।
तो वही सर।
श्योर 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 श्योर।
ओके, ठीक है।
थैंक यू सतीश।
थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
यस, वी कैन। Okay, yeah, we can move to the next. Let me take some questions from the Q&A. Whether account we use in Google Pay can be transferred to Google Sheet. Google Pay account? No. They both are different Google tools. No, I don't think so, Vishwadit. Yeah, we can take up, we can unmute the next one. Yeah, Shri Ram.
Hi, Abhishek sir. I'm audible.
Yes, you are
Very
audible
good,
now.
very good evening, sir.
Very good evening.
सर जस्ट मैं कुछ जानना चाहता था कि my age is crossed 50, sir. First I want to tell you. And currently I'm working as a MIS analyst using Excel as of now. Only मैंने ए एस्लेट कोर्स ज्वाइन किया. इनफैक्ट लाइक थोड़ा मोमेंटम थोड़ा स्लो ही हो रहा है बिकॉज आप समझ सकते हैं दिस एज दोनों कंसंट्रेट करना जॉब और ये एंड माय सैलरी इज नॉट सो हाई. तो आई एम लिटिल कंसर्न क्योंकि अभी एज भी 50 हो गया है. इनफैक्ट लाइक नाउ व्हाट आई शैल डू टू गेट सम गुड डिसेंट सैलरी. IAS related में I can understand little bit. I have a programming idea, Python, in fact, lab जैसे बोल रहे हैं, Power BI. लेकिन क्या करने से at least I can get a very good salary. अच्छा, advice दे सकते हैं क्या?
Okay, what is the domain that you are working? आप कौन सी डोमेन में काम कर रहे हैं अभी?
मैं इसमें मैं काम करता हूँ एक्सेल की मैक्सिमम एक्सेल और गूगल शीट यूज करते हैं लेकिन पाइथन का मेरा नॉलेज है. आई कैन से
Okay,
अप टू
okay.
इंटरमीडिएट एसक्यूएल और मैंने इंट्रोडक्शन जैसे एसक्यूएल और पावर बीआई में सबसे यूजिंग चैट जीपीटी ऐसे हम मैं कर सकता हूँ ऐसे प्रोग्रामिंग ऑल्सो.
Okay, okay. Got it. Um, cool. ठीक है, ठीक है. तो आई थिंक यू कैन ट्राई फॉर बिजनेस एनालिस्ट या डेटा एनालिस्ट रोल. अगर आपको एक्सेल का नॉलेज है और पाइथन का थोड़ा नॉलेज है तो आप पावर बीआई टूल्स जैसे पावर बीआई हो गया या और बीआई टूल्स हैं जो दूसरी कंपनीज ऑफर करती हैं, जैसे सेल्सफोर्स का एक टूल है दैट यू कैन यूज, है ना. और यू कैन टारगेट द डेटा एनालिस्ट एंड बिजनेस एनालिस्ट रोल्स. ठीक है. So yeah, these
सर
are some of the roles that you can target, sir. Sriram.
बेसिकली क्या सर अभी जैसे कि
They have a good package. They have a remote role. हाँ. Hmm.
actually sir the package is as of now is not so good sir. In fact like
Mm-hmm.
I can say hand to mouth ऐसे ही चल रहा है. But
Okay.
only thing what I want is like अभी I can understand because age is more than 50. ऐसे कुछ रोल है कि because I'm joining a accelerator program I think but मैं भी थोड़ा स्लो पे से जा पा रहा हूँ in fact like but I tried to complete all the tasks as far as possible. ऐसे क्या हो सकता है कि वेर आई कैन लाइक मैं अपने से खुद से काम करूं जैसे कि फ्रीलांस या वगैरह ऐसे कुछ जहां पर गुड इनकम भी आ जाए और आई हैव माय ओन टाइम एंड फ्यूचर प्रूफ भी हो जाए. इनफैक्ट लाइक जॉब में समझ सकते हो ना लाइक प्राइवेट कंपनी में.
हाँ, I understand.
सो दैट आई एम जस्ट लुकिंग फॉर दैट.
Got it. Got it. Of course you can do this. मतलब इसमें आजकल freelancing भी काफी होती है business analyst, data analyst में. There are a lot of freelancing experiences as well, है ना. तो definitely you can target this. और हाँ, you can target these roles as well. आप है ना बाहर जो organizations हैं उनके you can take up a projects and then you can like ask for the amount. like आप है ना Upwork है और अपने लिंक्डइन पे अपनी प्रोफाइल अच्छी बनाइए, वहाँ पे प्रोजेक्ट्स डालिए, आस्क फॉर पीपल टू गिव यू अ प्रोजेक्ट्स. ठीक है, छोटे छोटे प्रोजेक्ट्स लीजिए, स्टार्ट विद दैट. आप उनके लिए डैशबोर्ड बना के दीजिए, उनको डेटा एनालिसिस करके दीजिए, उनको इनसाइट जनरेट करके दीजिए उनके डेटा से, एंड यू कैन स्टार्ट योर करियर फ्रॉम दैट in this particular domain, है ना. एंड देन like हाँ, you can get started with this and you can reach it to good level.
सर इसमें पूछना था फॉर एग्जांपल एक्सेल में कुछ प्रोजेक्ट मांगते हैं कि एनालिसिस जैसे आप बोल रहे हैं कि उन्होंने रॉ डेटा पहले पहले कैसे करते हैं सब लोग रॉ डेटा शेयर करते हैं कि अपने पास नहीं इस प्रोजेक्ट जैसे अपना फ्रीलांसिंग कैसे होता है सर एक्चुअली मेरे को मालूम नहीं है वो कैसे करते हैं सर एक्चुअली. लाइक मैंने कंपनी आपको रॉ डेटा देती है कुछ एग्रीमेंट बनाती है देन कुछ बोलती है कि इस बेसिस में आप एनालाइज करो बोलती है या मैंने एनालिसिस आपका चॉइस में रहता है क्या?
ये डिपेंड करता है कंपनी टू कंपनी, प्रोजेक्ट टू प्रोजेक्ट. ठीक है, एक्सेल पे भी हो सकता है, पावर बीआई पे भी हो सकता है, टैबलू पे भी हो सकता है. अलग अलग प्लेटफॉर्म्स है जहाँ पे हो सकता है, तो इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन कंपनी टू कंपनी.
और सर एक प्रोजेक्ट का मिनिमम वैल्यू कितना रहता है सर अप्रोक्सीमेटली जैसे एक्सेल से हुआ है आप मान लो
10,000, 15,000, 20,000, स्टार्ट लाइक दैट. and keep on increasing.
मैं कुछ डेज भी वो लोग दिया रहता है कि इतने डेज के अंदर कंप्लीट।
हाँ, so that would be project specific. छोटा प्रोजेक्ट है तो 10 दिन 15 दिन, बड़ा प्रोजेक्ट है तो 1 महीना 2 महीना 3 महीना।
तो सर ऐसे कुछ आप मेरे को रेफरेंस दे दोगे जहाँ एक्सेल प्रोजेक्ट कुछ ये स्टार्टिंग तो कर आपको कुछ कुछ हेल्प कर दोगे
देंगे।
कैसे करना,
हाँ, आप
सो दैट।
अपवर्क कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं। अपवर्क एक प्लेटफॉर्म है जहाँ पे आप अपनी अपनी प्रोफाइल बना सकते हैं। अपने आपने अभी तक जो प्रोजेक्ट्स किए हैं, जितने साल का आपको एक्सपीरियंस है, वो सब आप अपवर्क पे डाल सकते हैं। यू कैन, हाँ, आप अपनी प्रोफाइल बना के लोग आपको आगे होके रीच आउट करेंगे कि मुझे ये प्रोजेक्ट बनवाना है, मुझे ये प्रोजेक्ट बनवाना है। दे विल रीच आउट टू यू।
सर अगर ये हो, अगर अगर मैं इवन कंटिन्यू विद करियर में तो कैसे हो सकता है सर एट दिस एज? हाउ कैन आई इम्प्रूव फर्दर, लाइक कुछ अच्छा पैकेज कैसे में मिल सकता है एक्चुअली?
फिर हम यही जो मैंने आपको बताया ऑप्शन, पाइथन और पावर बीआई, या तो आपको ये सीखना पड़ेगा अगर आपको फ्रीलांसिंग में जाना है और एक्सेल ही करना है, तो आपको फिर गिटहब और लिंक्डइन पे अपनी प्रोफाइल बनानी पड़ेगी और यहाँ से दैट इज द ओनली थिंग, है ना? ऐसे ही हो सकता है।
सर गिटहब मतलब, सर गिटहब में हम लोग कैसे प्रोफाइल बनाते हैं? अपना कुछ प्रोजेक्ट बनाकर उसको अपलोड करना होता है ये सर?
हाँ, प्रोजेक्ट बना के आप गिटहब पे अपलोड कर सकते हैं।
मतलब प्रोजेक्ट में किसी के पाइथन का कोड ऐसे ही हुआ है क्या? जैसे पाइथन कुछ कोड बना दिया उसको अपलोड कर देंगे क्या? कुछ लिखना पड़ता है ऐसे?
हाँ, राइट। नहीं, ऑफ कोर्स पाइथन का कोड में आप जो आप एनालिसिस करें वो आप लिखें और उसको फिर गिटहब पे अपलोड कर दें।
अच्छा, मैं अभी तक किया नहीं हूँ सर, इसलिए थोड़ा बहुत मेरे को जस्ट ऐसे अकाउंट बनाकर उसको अपलोड करना पड़ता है कि उसके बाद डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिखना पड़ता है क्या सर, किसके लिए यूज हो रहा है कर कर ऐसे कुछ?
हाँ, उसमें एक रीडमी फाइल होती है। अगर आप चाहते हैं आपकी प्रोजेक्ट को लोग कैसे यूज करें, यू कैन यूज दैट थिंग।
और सर एक्चुअली मैं क्या, करस्पॉन्डेंस में मैं एमबीए किया हूँ मैंने, इग्नो से मार्केटिंग में किया हूँ। तो इसमें कुछ जैसे कि ये मिलाकर ऐसे कुछ हेल्प हो सकता है कि मैं कुछ करियर एडवांस के लिए, लाइक?
Sriram, actually, this is our session is more on the technical side. ठीक है, तो we will have another session, है ना? That will be more on the career oriented side. ठीक है, then where we will be looking into your profile and we will help you in that. ठीक है, for today we have very specific session for data analysis and AI. Okay,
अच्छा
है ना? So sorry, I will be covering that your question in that way, है ना?
सर, लास्ट एक क्वेश्चन था सर, इस
हाँ,
ये एस्लेटर प्रोग्राम में
हम्म,
एक्चुअली सर अभी क्या, मैं मैक्सिमम क्लास में अटेंड ही किया हूँ मैंने, जो अपना जो ये तो सैटरडे संडे होता है ना सर, लेकिन जो क्यू एन एन ए में थोड़ा मिस किया हूँ। तो उसमें क्या अभी सर एक्चुअली क्या मेरा अभी शुरू में कवर कर सकता हूँ क्या मैं? इनफैक्ट लाइक थोड़ा मैं अभी
हाँ, आपके
पार्टिसिपेट,
पास, हाँ, आपके पास रिकॉर्डिंग होगी।
तो इसका कुछ वैलिडिटी है क्या सर? लाइक मैंने क्या लाइफ लाइफ लॉन्ग वैलिडिटी है नहीं सर, जस्ट कुछ महीने के लिए वैलिडिटी है कोर्स का सर?
ये आपको आपको सपोर्ट टीम से कांटेक्ट करना पड़ेगा रिगार्डिंग, वो चेक करके आपको बताएंगे कि कब से आपने स्टार्ट किया था और कब तक के आपके पास रिसोर्सेज का एक्सेस है, रिकॉर्डिंग का एक्सेस है। ठीक है, तो आप सपोर्ट टीम से बात कर सकते हैं। ओके,
हाँ सर, जस्ट आप मैसेज भेज देंगे क्या सर कि मैंने जस्ट कांटेक्ट करने के लिए, सो दैट मैं भी उनसे बात कर लूँ सपोर्ट टीम
हाँ,
से?
चैट में अभी सपोर्ट टीम ने व्हाट्सएप नंबर और मेल आईडी लिखी है, यू कैन कांटेक्ट।
अच्छा अच्छा सर, थैंक यू सर, थैंक
ओके,
यू।
थैंक यू श्रीराम जी, थैंक यू। Cool guys, yeah, we can have next one. Okay, cool, let me take few Q&A from here. Just a second. Okay, cool. So I want to how to delete additional no coding tool. Mhm, 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 mhm. Um, Tanya, you can ask to the support team, like where the notes are available in the LMS portal. Support team will help you in that. Okay, so you can ask from the support team about this. In office work, Anshuman, I've asked how in my office work I'm working in the networking domain. So Anshuman, I think we already covered that. Okay, we had a long discussion on this, so you can look into that discussion. Okay, okay. Hmm. Yes. Okay. Cool, guys. I think all the other questions will be answered in the form of text. Okay. Yeah. I think. Yeah. I think all the other questions will be asked in the chat. Sorry if I couldn't attend your question. I really apologize for that. But you can see there were a lot of questions still. There are 127 pending questions. It's been around 1.5 hours that I have been continuously speaking and answering your questions at my level best. So don't worry, we'll have more Q&As in line. Okay, in the pipeline we have a lot of Q&As and all your doubts will be answered. If you have mentioned your Q&A, if you mentioned your question in the chat of the Q&A, definitely it will be answered. Okay, so don't worry on that. And we have a lot of Q&As that are coming up regularly, so it would be covered there. Okay, please fill the feedback form that is shared in the chat, and I will try to answer your questions by writing it personally. All your questions that you have written in the chat. Okay. So thank you. I hope I was able to answer all your questions, which at least I can take up in this limited time. Yes. My name is Abhishek, and you can fill. We can get connected on LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn ID. Okay. I would love to connect with you on LinkedIn. And okay. Okay, you can see there is a feedback form in the poll and quiz. Okay, you can fill it here. Okay, that would be great. Cool, guys. Thank you for giving a good feedback. I think this format that we have tried, it is working because in this we can have a good one-to-one interaction. I know it would take time for us to for both of us to understand this, to make it a proper pipeline and format it. But yeah, I think we will keep on improving as the Q&As will happen, and we will improve together on this. Yeah, anytime you need me, you have our team support, you can reach out to them, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. We are all available for your help, for your guidance. Okay. Yeah, there is in the poll you can see a feedback is there, so please feel free to drop your feedback in the poll. Okay. Cool. And if you think that there is any unanswered question in the session, okay, that we have missed, and I, due to the time, I was not able to cover it, please mention that Q&A in the Q&A. Okay, I would be covering that for you. Don't worry, you can fill any other name. Okay, don't worry, if my name is not there, you can fill any or any other name. I will look into that. Yes, of course, you can tag me in any project or any LinkedIn post that you want, right? You can tag me on. I would love to connect on LinkedIn and get in touch with you. how to connect. Yeah, this is my LinkedIn ID. You can connect with me here. Guys, please fill the feedback form. I can see still around 50% participants is filled. It would be great. It will help us to improve. It will let me know what are the things that we can improve on the session by session, and we can improve the quality and improve the deliverables on the Q&A side. Like the new thing that I've started is I have tried to document things and send you in the form of response, so that you don't have to depend on the recording of the Q&A, or you don't have to remember what I have said right throughout the session. So I try to give it in the form of document, so others can also save it and respond, help in them, right? So this is something new that I have tried. Yeah, you can also give it a try. Yeah, if my name is not there, don't worry, you can fill out any other name, or you can fill out NA in that. That's absolutely fine. Cool, guys. Thank you very much. Then it was great meeting to you and great talking to you. You are a great audience, and hope to see you in the next Q&A. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day ahead. Have a lovely weekend.